Which is hotter, a bolt of lightning or the surface of the sun? Sun. Lightning. They are the same. The correct answer is lightning. Fun fact, a bolt of lightning can be 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. How many of the bones in your body are located in your feet? 10%, 25%, 50%. The correct answer is 25%. Let's learn something new. Each foot has 26 bones, meaning both feet contain 52 bones, about a quarter of your total 206. Which of these is older than the trees on Earth? Sharks. Dinosaurs. Mount Everest. The correct answer is sharks. Impress your friends with this fact. Sharks have been in the oceans for 400 million years, while trees only appeared about 350 million years ago. What was the first computer mouse made out of? Plastic. Metal. Wood. The correct answer is wood. Did you know? The first computer mouse was built by Doug Engelbart in 1964 and was carved from a block of wood. Which animal is the only one that can't walk backward? Kangaroo. Elephant. Giraffe. The correct answer is kangaroo. A quick fact for you, because of their thick muscular tails and long feet, kangaroos are physically unable to walk backward. How do butterflies taste their food? Antennae. Tongue. Feet. The correct answer is feet. Here's a nugget of wisdom. Butterflies have taste sensors on their feet to help them identify if a leaf is a good place to lay eggs. Why do apples float in water? They have no seeds. They are 25% air. They have oily skin. The correct answer is, they are 25% air. Here's something cool, because they are quite porous and filled with air, apples are less dense than water. What happened to the man who invented the frisbee? He became a millionaire. He was turned into a frisbee. He hated the name. The correct answer is, he was turned into a frisbee. Did you know? Walter Morrison was cremated, and his ashes were molded into a limited edition frisbee after he died. Which country has more trees than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy? Brazil. Russia. The Earth, as a whole. The correct answer is, the Earth, as a whole. Surprising trivia, there are roughly 3 trillion trees on Earth, compared to only 100 to 400 billion stars in our galaxy. A single piece of spaghetti is officially called what? A spaghetto. A noodle. A string. The correct answer is, a spaghetto. Fun fact, in Italian, spaghetti is plural, the singular form for just one strand is spaghetto. How long does it take for a pineapple to grow and reach full size? 6 months. 1 year. 2 years. The correct answer is 2 years. Impress your friends with this fact: pineapples are slow-growing plants. It takes about 18 to 24 months for one plant to produce a single fruit. Which part of your body never stops growing throughout your entire life? Nose and ears. Eyes and tongue. Hands and feet. The correct answer is nose and ears. Knowledge boost: gravity and the breakdown of cartilage cause your nose and ears to keep getting larger as you age. What color is the sweat of a hippopotamus? Clear. Pink/red. Blue. The correct answer is pink/red. Did you know? Hippos produce a red oily fluid called blood sweat that acts as a natural sunscreen and antibiotic. Which of these birds can tell the difference between a Picasso and a Monet painting? Parrot. Pigeon. Crow. The correct answer is pigeon. Knowledge boost: studies have shown that pigeons can be trained to distinguish between different styles of art and artists. What was the original use for bubble wrap? 3D wallpaper. Protecting TVs. Greenhouse insulation. The correct answer is 3D wallpaper. Fun fact, in 1957, its inventors tried to market it as textured wallpaper before realizing it was great for packaging. Which animal's pouch opens backwards toward its tail? Kangaroo. Wombat. Koala. The correct answer is wombat. Did you know? Wombats dig burrows, so their pouches open backwards to prevent dirt from flying into the baby's face. How do sea otters make sure they don't drift away from each other while sleeping? They tie tails. They hold hands. They bite a rope. The correct answer is, they hold hands. Here's an interesting fact: sea otters hold hands, paws, to form rafts so they stay together in the ocean currents. Which US state is actually the closest to the continent of Africa? Florida. Maine. North Carolina. The correct answer is Maine. Impress your friends with this fact: a point in Maine called Quoddy Head is the closest US territory to Africa, even though it looks further away on most maps. What was the first food ever eaten in space? Chocolate. Applesauce. Beef paste. The correct answer is applesauce. Impress your friends with this fact: John Glenn was the first American to eat in space, and he squeezed applesauce from a tube. Which of these animals can blush, change color when excited? Turkey. Lion. Rabbit. The correct answer is turkey. Impress your friends with this fact: when a turkey becomes excited or frightened, the skin on its neck and head can turn bright red, blue, or white. A thimbleful of a neutron star would weigh about as much as what? A car, a mountain, an ocean. The correct answer is a mountain. Did you know? Neutron stars are so dense that a tiny amount of their material would weigh about 6 billion tons. What is the only fruit that is named after its color? Orange, banana, blueberry. The correct answer is orange. Here's an interesting fact: the word for the fruit orange appeared in English before the name of the color. Which mammal has a bite strong enough to crush a bowling ball? Grizzly bear, hippopotamus, hyena. The correct answer is grizzly bear. Knowledge boost: grizzly bears have a bite force of 1,200 psi, which is enough to crack solid bone or bowling balls. Which famous leader once lost a battle to a swarm of rabbits? Julius Caesar, Napoleon Bonaparte, Genghis Khan. The correct answer is Napoleon Bonaparte. Impress your friends with this fact: during a hunting trip, thousands of rabbits swarmed Napoleon and his men, forcing them to retreat in their carriages. What is the national animal of North Korea? Siberian tiger, Kalama, winged horse, dragon. The correct answer is Kalama, winged horse. Did you know? The Kalama is a mythical winged horse that represents the country's spirit and speed. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Stay tuned for more exciting content, and we'll catch you in the next one.